Hockey Canada has created the most extensive set of teaching resources I've ever seen. And as a player or coach, you can never know too much about the game. These DVDs will help give coaches, players, and parents an up-close look at the fundamental skills, tactics, and strategies of hockey. We all want to be the best we can be, and this set of DVDs from Hockey Canada will go a long way to helping everyone reach that goal.
The skill demonstrations included in this DVD have been performed by players of varying age groups. Younger players will appear to have more difficulty because many of them may lack the experience and development necessary to execute these drills and maneuvers as easily and proficiently as older, more accomplished players. This is intended to help make coaches more aware of just what the reasonable expectations of players of different ages and abilities should be.
Welcome to Hockey Canada's Skill Development Series. This series of videos encompasses the many skills, techniques, and strategies that have become integral to playing the game of hockey at every level. In this second part of the series, we're going to cover one of the most important but most difficult skills to master, puck control. Fortunately, puck control is one of the skill areas that players really enjoy practicing. But players can spend the majority of the game without the puck in their stick. So when they do get possession, they need to make the most of it. It's the ability to capitalize on that possession, whether puck handling or passing, that creates great players and great plays. This DVD contains a series of progressive drills designed to develop and improve any player's ability to control the puck. It will help you to better understand, teach, and perform the key elements of stationary puck control, moving puck control, stationary passing and receiving, moving passing and receiving. These fundamental aspects of puck handling will give any player the tools they need to maintain control of the puck in virtually any game situation. Stationary puck control is the key teaching and learning environment for puck handling, even though it doesn't come into play often during a game. Learning and mastering stationary puck handling transfers those same abilities into puck handling while in motion. A key to becoming a good puck handler is having time during each practice session to learn the basics, repeat the fundamentals, and work on some new moves.
Stationary puck control, stance. The puck control stance is very similar to the basic skating stance, and it is the foundation for all puck control skills. The player's feet should be shoulder-width apart with the knees bent. The upper body leans slightly forward and the head is up. The player's top hand must be at the very end of the stick, and the lower hand 20 to 30 centimeters down the shaft. The blade should lay flat on the ice. When younger players are first learning to stick handle, they should be allowed to look down to get a feel for the puck. Older players should ideally use their peripheral vision to see the puck. Stationary puck control, narrow. This is a fast, short movement used to move the puck back and forth quickly in front of the body. The goal is to keep the hand movements as smooth and quick as possible. Stationary puck control, wide. This technique moves the puck across the entire body, extending to each side as far as the arms can reach. The bottom hand can come off the stick as the puck is moved out wide to the backhand. Stationary puck control, narrow and wide combination. This skill is a combination of stick handling the puck narrow and wide. It can be a very deceptive maneuver in a game situation. Not only does the puck change location, it also changes speed. Stationary puck control, side, front, side. The movement in this exercise consists of stick handling the puck on the forehand side, then to the front, and finally to the backhand side. This can be another deceptive move when trying to beat defenders. Stationary puck control. One leg, left or right. Just as skating is mostly performed on one leg, the majority of the time spent handling the puck is done on one leg as well. The first progression for puck handling on one leg is to perform it while stationary. The player stick handles the puck normally, then picks one leg up and continues to move the puck from side to side. Ideally, the player will perform this transition seamlessly. Players should learn to master this skill on either leg. Stationary puck control, one hand. There are many times during a game or practice when players will have only one hand on the stick, usually their top hand. Initially, performing this while stationary helps players get a better feel for the strength and coordination required for one-handed puck control in motion. Practicing this skill is also a great way for players to improve their hand and forearm strength. Stationary puck control, hands together. Although not often used in game situations, keeping the hands together is a method of stick handling that can be used to improve forearm strength. Players will also develop a better feel for the puck when it is handled further away from the body. Stationary puck control, hands wide. As with the previous skill, this is not a typical method for handling the puck, but it will increase coordination and overall puck control skills. This technique really emphasizes shifting the weight from one skate to the other. It also forces the player to slide the bottom hand lower down the shaft to get the puck out wider. Stationary puck control, rotation. The term puck on a string comes from this maneuver in which the puck stays very close to the blade of the stick. The puck slides from the heel of the blade to the toe and then back down the other side of the blade. As players become faster and more adept at this move, it will appear as though the puck never leaves the blade. Stationary puck control, toe drag, side. The side toe drag is a very deceptive move that, when performed successfully, always makes the highlight reels. It requires both hand speed and coordination. The player moves the puck out to the forehand side and turns the toe of the blade downward to drag the puck closer to the body. It is the rotation of the top hand that turns the toe of the blade over. Stationary puck control, toe drag, front. This maneuver is similar to the side toe drag, except in this case, the puck is out in front of the player. Again, the player turns the toe of the blade downward to drag the puck closer to the body. As players practice this, they will develop both speed and a more fluid motion. Stationary puck control, toe drag, side and front. The toe drag side and front is a combination of the two previous drills, where the player alternates dragging the puck toward the body from the side and then the front with the toe of the blade. As players improve, this maneuver should become fluid and continuous. Stationary puck control, figure eights, two-handed. Figure eights are designed to give players a better feel for the puck while going through a wide range of motion. The figure eight pattern makes the player control the puck both on the forehand and backhand. Again, the motion should be smooth and continuous. Stationary puck control, figure eights, one-handed. The figure eight one-handed is similar to the two-handed version, except that it's performed with only the top hand on the stick. Practicing this particular puck control skill helps develop better feel and coordination. Stationary puck control, around the body, box. Moving the puck in a box pattern while rotating the upper body is a great method for developing better puck control and agility. The player should be stick handling throughout the entire exercise. Stationary puck control, around the body, triangle. In this exercise, the puck moves in a triangular fashion around the body. The player should focus on moving the puck quickly from back to front, pulling it by the blade instead of stick handling it. Stationary puck control, partner on knees, stationary stick. In this first progression of one-on-ones, one player is on their knees as another player is stick handling the puck while standing. As seen here, using a stick as an obstacle is an added challenge to help develop puck control. The standing player moves the puck from side to side underneath the stick and performs front-to-back toe drags around the stick. Stationary puck control, partner on knees, moving stick. In this second progression of one-on-ones, the kneeling partner slowly moves their stick back and forth. The standing partner performs the same puck maneuvers as in the previous drill. Stationary puck control, stick through legs. The stick through legs maneuver, though not often used in a game, should be practiced to develop better hand-eye coordination. This drill also helps players develop a better range of motion in their hands and arms. Stationary puck control, puck through legs from back. This particular skill is normally used to deceive defensemen. The puck is taken out wide on the forehand side and behind the body, and then the toe of the blade pulls the puck back through the legs. The backside of the blade can also be used to tap the puck through the legs. The puck can either come straight through or off the skate and up to the stick. This skill is often used when a player is receiving a pass behind the body. Stationary puck control, switch hands. This is a great exercise for improving a player's feel for the puck and hand-eye coordination. Stationary puck control, body stick opposite. Body stick opposite is a difficult skill to master. Initially, it should be practiced while stationary before trying it in motion. The player stick handles the puck and moves the upper body to the opposite side of where the puck is. Once a player can perform this skill while stationary, it can then be done more easily in motion. Stationary puck control, puck scoop, forehand. This is a skill that many players enjoy trying to master. The blade of the stick is laid on top of the puck. Pressure is put on the edge of the puck to tilt it onto the blade. The stick is then brought backward in a circular motion toward the body. Then, with a quick upward rotation of the hands and stick, the puck stays on the forehand side of the blade as it is scooped up. Stationary puck control, puck scoop, backhand. The action for the backhand puck scoop is the same as the forehand, except the puck starts on the back side of the blade. With a forward movement of the puck, along with a quick downward rotation of the hands and stick, the puck is scooped onto the blade. Stationary puck control, puck over stick, forehand and backhand. This is a fun skill that can be done in practice to improve hand-eye coordination as well as range of motion for the arms. The right amount of speed, combined with a smooth arc of the stick, keeps the puck on the blade. Stationary puck control, bounce puck on blade. Bouncing a puck on the blade is a great exercise for learning hand-eye coordination. Although this skill isn't often used, it comes in handy when trying to corral a bouncing puck or knock it out of the air. Stationary puck control. Flip puck up, knock down. Flipping a puck up and knocking it down is another great exercise for developing hand-eye coordination. Stationary puck control. 2 pucks. Stick handling 2 pucks simultaneously is an exercise that should be practiced often to develop hand-eye coordination and hand speed. Players should be given time to work on this at the start or the end of practice as either a warm-up or a cool-down.
The ability to skate in any direction while handling the puck takes time and practice. Effective passing, shooting, and deking depends on the player's ability to stick handle effectively. Now, most of the skills involved in stick handling while in motion are progressions from stationary puck control skills. Players need the free time to skate while handling the puck if they're going to fully develop their control skills.
Moving puck control, narrow. The narrow drill is a fast, short maneuver used to move the puck back and forth quickly in front of the body. As in the stationary version, the goal is to keep the hand movements as smooth and quick as possible. When performed in a game situation, it can cause a defenseman to look at the puck instead of the body. Moving puck control, wide. This technique moves the puck across the entire body, extending the arms to each side as far as they can reach. The bottom hand can come off the stick as the puck is moved out wide to the backhand. This allows the player to move the puck out even further. When done at high speed, it gives the player a greater chance of going around a defenseman. Moving puck control, narrow and wide combination. This skill is a combination of stick handling the puck narrow and wide. It can be a very deceptive move in a game because the puck is not only changing location, but also speed. It can often distract an opponent and cause them to look at the puck instead of the body. Moving puck control, side, front, side. The movement in this exercise consists of stick handling the puck on the forehand side, then to the front, and finally to the backhand side. This can be another deceptive move when trying to beat defenders. Moving the puck out to the side can often make a defender think that either a pass is going to be made or that a shot is going to be taken on the goaltender. Moving puck control, open ice carry, forehand. In this drill, players use only their top hand to control the stick. The puck is pushed ahead with the bottom edge of the stick blade. The puck must be out in front and off to the side of the body for maximum control. Straightening the arm at the elbow pushes the puck forward. When players have open ice in front of them, it is better to use this technique rather than stick handle up the ice. Moving puck control, open ice carry, backhand. This is the same as the forehand drill, except the player controls the puck on their backhand. A player can usually carry the puck wider on the backhand because the control arm doesn't have to cross in front of the body. Moving puck control, open ice carry, combination. The open ice carry combo is a good exercise to help gain better control of the puck. Players rotate their top hand to move the puck from side to side. This is a difficult exercise for young players to master, but it will definitely help them develop their mobility with the puck as they get older. Moving puck control, weaving with puck. Weaving with the puck is a skill used many times throughout a game or practice. It is basically a series of glide turns performed with very little stick handling. Moving puck control, one leg, left and right. Since the majority of a player's time handling the puck is spent on one leg, it is important to practice this move by handling the puck on one leg only. The player stick handles normally, then picks one leg up while continuing to move the puck from side to side. Ideally, the player will perform this transition seamlessly. Moving puck control. One leg, left and right, front and back. In this coordination drill, a player balances on one leg and stick handles the puck in front of the body and off to the side. Great exercise for simultaneously improving puck control and balance. It should be done in a continuous motion. Moving puck control, one hand. Just as the majority of skating is performed on one leg, players mostly handle the puck with one hand as well. Practicing one-handed puck control will improve hand and forearm strength, as well as puck mobility. Moving puck control, 3 crossovers, carry the puck. In game situations, this skill is useful for keeping an opponent guessing. The 3 consecutive crossovers cause the player to move quickly from side to side. The blade of the stick is used to cup the puck as the player changes directions. Moving puck control, 3 crossovers, stick handling the puck. This is the same as the previous drill, except the player constantly stick handles the puck while performing the crossovers. This drill will help players develop quick feet and quick hands. Moving puck control, crossover circle, carry the puck. Here, players perform crossovers around a circle while carrying the puck on either the forehand or backhand. The puck is either pushed or pulled, depending on whether the player is going forward or backward. Moving puck control, crossover circle, stick handling the puck. Performing crossovers around a circle while stick handling is similar to the previous drill, but instead of carrying the puck, the player constantly stick handles while performing the crossovers. The puck should be handled off to the side rather than in front of the body. Because this exercise requires the player to perform several skills in combination, it helps to improve foot speed, hand speed, and puck control coordination. Moving puck control, hands together. Although rarely used as a way of handling the puck in game situations, keeping the hands together is a method of stick handling that can be used to improve forearm strength. Players will also develop a better feel for the puck when it is handled further away from the body. Moving puck control, hands wide. Again, as with the previous drill, this is not a typical way for handling the puck, but practicing it will increase coordination and overall puck control skills. This technique really emphasizes shifting the weight from one skate to the other. It also forces the player to slide the bottom hand lower down the shaft to get the puck out wider. Moving puck control, behind body, side to side. In this exercise, the player moves the puck from side to side behind the body. When on the backhand side, a player will typically use only their top hand on the stick. This is great practice for when players in motion lose control of the puck or when receiving a pass that is behind them. Moving puck control, rotation. The term puck on a string comes from this maneuver, where the puck stays very close to the blade of the stick. It slides from the heel of the blade to the toe and then back down the other side of the blade. As players get faster and more adept at this move, it will appear as though the puck never leaves the blade. This drill can be done out in front or off to the side. Moving puck control, stick through legs. This move is not typically used in a game, but players should practice this skill to better develop their hand-eye coordination. The drill also helps players develop a better range of motion in their hands and arms. Players would typically use this skill when they lose control of the puck and have to recover it. Moving puck control, puck through legs from back. This particular skill is normally used to deceive defensemen. The puck is taken out wide to the forehand side and behind the body, and then the toe of the blade pulls the puck back through the legs. The backside of the blade can also be used to tap the puck through the legs. The puck can either come straight through or off the skate and up to the stick. This skill is often used when a player is receiving a pass behind the body. Moving puck control, switch hands. This is a great exercise to improve a player's coordination and hand-eye skills. Moving puck control, toe drag, front and side. The toe drag is a very deceptive move that, when performed successfully, always makes the highlight reels. It requires both hand speed and coordination. The player moves the puck out to the forehand side and turns the toe of the blade downward to drag the puck closer to the body. It is the rotation of the top hand that turns the toe of the blade over. Practicing this to both the front and side of the body will develop speed and a more fluid motion. Moving puck control, body puck opposite. Body puck opposite is a very deceptive move when executed at high speed. The player moves the upper body to the opposite side of where the puck is, while continuing to stick handle. Initially, practicing this maneuver around pylons is a good way for players to become more familiar with the movement. Moving puck control, body stick opposite. Body stick opposite is similar to the previous exercise, except the players no longer have pylons to guide them. Becoming more accomplished at this drill will greatly improve the range of motion in the arms. This is a great move when on the attack, because the body fake plus the puck changing sides will leave a defender guessing as to which way the attacker will go next. Moving puck control, puck in feet. There are many times during a game when players will lose control of the puck and will need to use their feet to regain control. In this move, the puck is either kicked from skate to skate or dropped to the skates and kicked back up to the stick. Moving puck control, C-cuts heel, narrow. With the weight of the body on the heels and the toes coming up, the puck is moved narrowly from side to side in front of the body. Moving puck control, C-cuts heel, wide. This is similar to the previous exercise, except that here the puck is stick handled in a wider motion in front of the body. Moving puck control, slalom, narrow and wide, toe drag, combination. This is a series of many previously shown puck control skills. The player skates in a slalom pattern, alternately stick handling the puck narrow and wide, and through the legs or off the skates with toe drags. Moving puck control, puck scoop, forehand. Performing the puck scoop while in motion is more difficult than while stationary, but the action is still the same. The blade of the stick is laid on top of the puck. Pressure is put on the edge of the puck to tilt it onto the blade. Next, the stick is brought backward in a circular motion toward the body. Then, with a quick upward rotation of the hands and stick, the puck stays on the forehand side of the blade as it is scooped up. Moving puck control, puck scoop, backhand. The action for the backhand puck scoop is similar to the forehand, except the puck starts on the back side of the blade. With a forward movement of the puck, along with a quick downward rotation of the hands and stick, the puck is scooped onto the blade. Moving puck control, 360 spin, left and right. In the 360 spin left and right, the player performs a tight turn with the puck, heading into the turn by leading with the stick and the front foot to spin 360 degrees. On the player's backhand, the top hand and elbow should be held high to make a tighter turn. On the forehand, the arms have to cross over. When going backward, this can also be used as an escape move to elude a defender. Moving puck control, heel-to-heel skates. In performing this skill, the player opens up and glides with the heels facing each other. This is a good maneuver for seeing more of the ice while skating forward. It can also be used as an escape move to avoid contact or to sneak through a narrow opening. Moving puck control, forehand only with pylons. Here, the puck is carried only on the forehand side of the blade. Instead of moving the puck to the backhand when going around a pylon, a toe drag is used to keep the puck on the forehand side of the blade. The puck is cupped on the forehand side when going around the next pylon. Moving puck control, forehand, one hand with pylons. In the forehand, one hand with pylons drill, the puck remains on the forehand side of the blade, but this time, the player uses only their top hand to control the stick. This is a great drill for developing soft hands. When the drill is executed while going backward, no pylons are used, but again, the puck always stays on the forehand side of the blade. Moving puck control, backhand, one hand with pylons. This skill is much more difficult to execute on the backhand than on the forehand. When approaching a pylon, the body needs to swing out wide, and the puck should come almost to a stop. Once the arms follow through and catch up to the body, the player should recover the puck and repeat the maneuver around the pylons. When performing this drill backward, players skate in a slalom pattern. The puck is dragged from side to side on the backhand without ever leaving the blade. Moving puck control, puck inside pylon, off stick. In this drill, the player performs turns around a group of pylons. Instead of carrying the puck around the staggered pylons, the puck is slipped inside and the player picks it up after skating around each pylon. Moving puck control, puck inside pylon, on stick. The pattern here is the same as in the previous drill. This time, however, as the player goes around the pylons, both the puck and the stick remain on the inside. On the backhand side, the bottom hand can either stay on or come off the stick. Moving puck control, puck dots, skate straddle. Stick handling around pucks or other objects is a great way to practice the finer movements of puck control. With the skate straddling a row of pucks, the player stick handles back and forth through the puck dots. As they become older, players will be able to perform this drill more quickly. Moving puck control, toe drag, skates on one side. In this drill, the player keeps both skates on one side of the puck and performs toe drags through the dots. Again, the more often this skill is practiced, the more quickly the player will perform it. Moving puck control, sticks. Another way to help players improve their puck control skills is to use sticks as obstacles. With two sticks placed parallel to each other, the player stick handles forward and backward in a Z pattern. This drill is great for developing range of motion in the arms. Moving puck control, figure eights, two pylons. The figure eights two pylon drill is a great exercise for handling the puck in a confined area. The players skate in a figure eight pattern, cupping the puck around each pylon. When skating forward, the arm and elbow of the top hand are held high on the backhand. The arms cross over on the forehand to assist in making a tight turn. When going backward, the puck is dragged around the pylon on both the forehand and backhand. Moving puck control, figure eights, transition. The pattern for the figure eights transition drill is similar to the two pylon drill, except the players transition with open and reverse pivots at each pylon. This is a great drill for developing puck control agility. Moving puck control, fake, toe drag. The toe drag fake is a very deceptive move. The player fakes going to one side, then toe drags the puck back toward the body. This can also be done off a fake pass to the forehand side. Moving puck control, fake flip puck. Difficult to perform, this skill is normally used when a player is cutting to either side and has to flip the puck up to get around an obstacle. This is especially difficult to execute on the backhand and at higher speeds. Moving puck control, edge control, one leg. This skill requires the player to be simultaneously in control of the puck and the edges of the skates. Performed backward here, The player alternates gliding on the inside edge of each skate while handling the puck. Moving puck control, 2 pucks. The 2 pucks drill helps players develop their coordination and agility. It is important to keep each puck constantly moving, while at the same time keeping both of them under control. Moving puck control, 2 pucks, stick, and feet. In the next progression of the 2 pucks drill, the player uses the stick and the feet to control both pucks.
Passing and receiving are skills that both demand a great deal of practice. Learning these skills while stationary sets the foundation for passing and receiving in motion. A team's ability to keep possession of the puck is dependent on how well they pass and receive it. When it comes to passing and receiving, individual skills translate into team success.
Stationary forehand pass. The first pass a player should learn to make is the forehand sweep pass. It's one of the most commonly used passes in hockey because it's accurate and can be used in any situation. Transferring the weight from the rear skate to the lead skate, the puck is propelled in a fluid motion toward the target by a sweeping action of the arms. The puck rolls from the heel of the blade to the toe, and the stick follows through, pointing at the target. Stationary backhand pass. The motion for the backhand pass is the same as the forehand, except the puck is on the back side of the blade. The weight of the body should transfer from the leg furthest from the receiver to the leg closest. To keep the blade perpendicular to the target, the top hand must move in front of the body. Stationary backhand pass, forehand receive. The ability to receive a pass is just as important as sending one. This drill gets players to practice passing on the backhand and receiving on the forehand. The receiving player should keep the blade on the ice, perpendicular to the oncoming puck. The puck should be received as close to the middle of the blade as possible. To control reception, cushion the puck by slightly giving with the arms as it hits the blade. Once the puck is received, it is brought in front across the body and returned on the backhand. This skill is typically used when trying to improve the angle of the pass. Stationary forehand pass, backhand receive. In the next progression, players pass on their forehand and receive on the backhand. Again, this skill is normally used when trying to improve the angle of the pass or recovering a bad pass. Stationary saucer pass, forehand. A difficult pass to master, the saucer pass requires the puck to fly through the air and land flat on the ice. To make a successful saucer pass, the puck should start on the heel of the blade with the face open. The puck is then rolled along the blade by sliding the stick in front of the body in the direction of the receiver. This causes a spinning movement of the puck that keeps it flat both in the air and on the ice when it lands. Stationary saucer pass, backhand. The backhand saucer pass is an even more difficult skill to master than the forehand. Instead of the curve being open, the backside of the blade is closed, which makes it harder to get the puck up and spinning in the air. The player will need both wrist and forearm strength to properly execute this pass. Stationary bank pass. A bank pass requires the same technique as a sweep pass, except the puck is bounced off the boards. To become an accurate passer using this technique, a player needs to practice this from various angles and positions to get a better feel for how the puck will react off the boards. This skill can also be used to pass to oneself or when going around another player. It should also be practiced on the backhand. Flip puck to partner. Knock down, pass back. This skill is intended to help a pass receiver develop the ability to receive an errant pass. The player can either use their glove to catch and drop the puck or their stick to knock it down out of the air. Both methods require good hand-eye coordination. Pass behind. Pull puck through legs. This is another exercise to help players receive an errant pass. Since not all passes in a game situation can be received directly on the stick, it is important to practice this skill. Placing the blade behind the body to tap or pull the puck through the legs can be done more quickly than trying to pull it in front of the body. And this way, players don't have to break stride while they're in motion. Pass behind. Off skate to stick. As shown in the previous drill, it's important for players to practice receiving passes that aren't tape to tape. In this example, using the skate blades is another great technique for recovering an errant or deflected pass. Without moving the skates, the player angles the skate blade so that the puck will hit the skate and ricochet up to the stick.
Basic passing and receiving skills are best taught while standing still. Putting them in motion adds an entirely new set of challenges. This increasing level of difficulty not only sharpens a player's skills, it helps to keep them interested and enthused during their practice session. The best players in the game are efficient at passing in motion, moving to an open space, and then receiving the puck in motion. These skills are essential in becoming an all-around player.
Moving forehand pass. Passing while in motion is a skill that takes time to master. The technique is the same as while standing still, except that the puck is not passed to the teammate's stick, but rather ahead of the stick, allowing the receiver to continue to skate forward to pick up the puck. Moving backhand pass. Making a backhand pass while in motion is not a skill that many players perform as well as they can on the forehand. The motion is the same as the stationary backhand pass, except again, the puck is passed ahead of the receiver while they continue forward to retrieve the pass. Lead pass. A lead pass is sent from a player who is either stationary or moving to another player already in motion or about to be in motion. The pass can be any forehand or backhand pass, but instead of sending the puck directly to the stick, the pass is sent out in front of the receiver. The receiver then either starts to skate or continues striding to pick up the pass. The distance the pass is sent ahead of the receiver depends upon how fast the receiver is skating. Moving forehand pass, receive, one touch. The one-touch reception and pass is a skill that requires soft hands. The objective is to receive the puck and pass it back all in one motion. The puck shouldn't be stick-handled when received, but rather cushioned by letting the momentum of the puck push the stick back. Younger players should begin practicing this at close range. Then, as they become more proficient, they can gradually increase the distance. Moving backhand pass, receive, one touch. The ability to perform a one-touch reception and pass on the backhand is a skill that separates the average passer from a great passer. In this case, it's the closed curve of the blade that can make it more difficult to execute. Again, the key is to cushion the puck when the pass is received. Moving saucer pass, forehand. Performing a saucer pass when in motion increases the level of difficulty, so it's important that players use the proper technique. The puck should roll from the heel to the toe of the blade by sliding the stick in front of the body. This type of pass is normally used in a game situation when passing through traffic. Moving saucer pass, backhand. Making a backhand saucer pass while in motion is probably the most difficult pass to master. To execute it consistently and properly requires a great deal of practice. Again, the technique is similar to performing it while stationary, except that, as with all passes in motion, the puck should be sent ahead of the receiver. The following exercises utilize various skills in combination to help players improve their techniques for passing and receiving in motion. Pairs passing. Here, two players skate down the ice, passing and receiving the puck on their forehand. One player skates forward, the other skates backward. Pairs passing. Receive backhand, return forehand. This time, players alternately receive passes on the backhand and return them on the forehand. Pairs passing, double weave. Here, two players pass the puck back and forth while skating down the ice in a weave pattern. Moving bank pass, forehand. In this skill, players learn to elude opponents by sending forehand bank passes to themselves. This can also be used to send a breakout pass to a teammate. Moving bank pass, backhand. This time, players make bank passes with their backhand to elude opponents. Again, this is a great way to help teammates break out of the defensive zone. Pass and follow. In this skill, one player passes to a partner, then crosses behind the receiver while following the direction of the initial pass. Both players alternate this passing sequence as they skate up the ice. Pass behind, pull puck through legs. When receiving a pass from behind, players can use their stick to deflect the puck through their legs and retrieve it in front of them. Pass behind, off skate to stick. Here, instead of using the stick, players can receive a pass from behind by using one of their skate blades to deflect the puck through their legs.
Most players love to work on improving their puck control. Given sufficient opportunity to develop their stick handling, passing, and receiving skills, they often see rapid improvements. Developing players should always be given time to handle the puck and become comfortable with it. They should be encouraged to be imaginative and creative. They'll never know what they can do until they try.
Hockey Canada's Player Development Pyramid has been designed as a guideline to help every amateur coach in Canada develop their seasonal plans, no matter what age or skill level they're coaching. Within this pyramid, there are two different flows of progression that form these guidelines. The first progression is based on the different skills that players need to learn, working from technical skills at the base of the pyramid to individual tactics, then team tactics, team play systems, and finally strategy at the peak. The second progression, based on the age and skill level of the team, flows diagonally from the initiation program at the bottom to novice, then atom, pee-wee, bantam, and finally midget. Now, let's go back and take a closer look at each of the levels in the first progression. At the bottom of the pyramid is the technical skills level. These are the fundamental skills that form the foundation of every player's development in the game of hockey. Encompassed within this level are the skills of skating, puck control, shooting and scoring, and checking. After demonstrating the ability to execute the technical skills, players can then progress to the next level, individual tactics, where they begin to develop their read and react skills, otherwise known as hockey sense. As we move up the pyramid, we see that players begin performing drills to develop their understanding of team tactics and team play systems. In both levels, players learn how to apply their individual skills and hockey sense to a team game. At the peak of the pyramid is strategy, where teams learn styles of play to combat the opposition. Coaches determine these strategies based on their own philosophy, the age of the players, and the skill level of the team. As players become older and the competitive level increases, more complex game strategies can be taught. With a better understanding of how the first progression works, let's now integrate it with the second progression. Together, they show the amount of time throughout the year that coaches should devote to various skills during practices, based on the age and skill level of the players. At the base of the second progression is the initiation program. Because players at this level are very young and just learning the game, Hockey Canada recommends that most of the season's practices be devoted to the fundamental skills. As shown here by the pie chart, 85% of the year should be spent on developing the team's technical skills, with the other 15% allocated to individual tactics. When players reach the novice level, coaches can add drills to introduce team tactics. Note that technical skills now reduces to 75% of the year's practices. Individual tactics stays at 15%. And the remaining 10% is now allocated to team tactics. At the atom level, Hockey Canada recommends reducing the amount of time that players practice technical skills to 50%, while increasing individual tactics to 20% and increasing team tactics to 15%. Players should also begin to learn team play systems. 10% of their practice time should be allocated to these skills, with the remaining 5% used to introduce the concepts of strategy. For the levels of pee-wee, bantam, and midget, practices should focus on reinforcing the technical skills with a more balanced approach, while also teaching a variety of individual and team skills. For the Pee Wee program, 45% of practice time throughout the year should be devoted to technical skills, 25% to individual tactics, 10% to team tactics, 10% to team play, and 10% to strategy. The recommendation for Bantam is to spend 40% on technical skills, 15% on individual tactics, 20% on team tactics, 15% on team play, and 10% on strategy. And finally, at the midget level, Hockey Canada recommends 35% be devoted to technical skills, 15% to individual tactics, 20% to team tactics, 15% to team play, and 15% to strategy. It's important to note here that all players will develop at different rates. Coaches will have to assess players individually to ensure that each receives the attention and direction needed to sufficiently develop their skills before advancing to the next level.
I just think it's important to have young people, whether it be male or female, to get exposed to different things. And I think that your hockey camp should start. I mean, I know these guys start in June, July, and they have to get picked for their team, and there's pressure, and there's this and that. I just don't think that it happen that way. Is it going to change? Probably not, because that's just the way it is. But I think that they need to be exposed to different things. It gives their muscles a chance to develop. It gives their mind a chance to stay rested. It's like anything else in life. If you're not fresh and ready to do something, you're not going to excel at it. And I think too much hockey can sometimes be counterproductive.
I think you have to think what is best for the players, and I think the only way you can find out what's best for the players is by getting to know your players and finding out what the group needs and what they need, not only tactically but emotionally as well, whether they need a fun practice or a teaching practice or hard practice, and I think you get those reads by knowing your players, and you have to get to know your players and find out what makes them tick.
I think one of the things that's probably misused a little bit is when you're working on quality practice time, there's no substitution for scrimmaging or game-like situations. I think that if you want players to work in a game-like atmosphere and perform under game-like situations, you've got to put them in there. I think we all have access to a number of drill books, quality practice plans, everything. But creativity is through scrimmaging, and I don't think at times we give enough time for that type of performance where the players are allowed to play the game of hockey in an atmosphere that then leads into actual competition. So I think sometimes we spend a little bit too much time working on the drills and not allowing the focus of the actual competition to be practiced too. So if I had any suggestion, it would be to put game-like competition and scrimmage into every practice that you plan.
Looking back on my childhood, I was very fortunate to have a lot of support from my mom and my grandparents and my dad, to making the game fun, just to coming and to being in the game and cheering me on and having support in the stands. And I think, I look back, one of the things I cherish the most is that my family really never told me when I was younger that I had a bad game. I mean, I knew I had a bad game. I'd like to score goals and get points, and we'd like to win and things, but they were just really very positive, and they let the coaches tell me those things. And I look back, I can appreciate no matter what, my mom just, no matter how the game went, good game, and I remember arguing with her sometimes, and I didn't have a good game, but it was nice that she thought it that way, and just came as a positive influence, and just there to cheer me on.
I think it's really imperative, a couple things, that one, you're very supportive of your child. Kids love to look in the stands and see their mom and dad at practice or a game, whether you're 6 years old or 26 playing in the NHL. We all love that. I think that it's really imperative that you don't make your kids practice, that kids have to enjoy it and think they're in love with it, and that's what their focus is. And then the other side of it is burnout. Like, I'm really nervous that kids who play 12 months a year, hockey is meant to be played for 9 months, play it as hard as you can, enjoy it, love it. And then other things that you can do in that off time, whether it's baseball, track and field, lacrosse, will all be beneficial for your hockey career. And I think if you take those factors, you'll enjoy it as a parent, and the child will love it.
Okay. What was the question again?
Hi, my name is Brett. My favorite hockey player. No, I play right lead. No, left lead. I screwed up.
These drills have helped me because. So say what? Like.
Some of it. What was I gonna say?
My name is Carson. Hi, my name is Carson Samaritini. I'm 9 years old. Oh, and I play forward, right wing.
My name is Whit Van Ost. Whit Van Ost.
I'm proud to wear this jersey because it makes me proud. Oh, I forgot what I had to say. Oh, this is hard.
You get to go on TV and it's really fun.
I'm trying not to give you any outtakes. Comment démarrer, répète.
Mastering these techniques requires a lot of practice and deliberate repetition.
Un patinateur. Un patinateur.
For safety reasons, I was going to fold my arms. Let's go. For safety reasons,
De s'exercer à de nouveaux mouvements.
balance is essential to...
Qui parle.
You come closer here.
De prendre une longueur. Oh, I screwed up on one.
Everybody likes to see that red light, though.
He screwed me up with that change in the pronunciation of the word. I'm sorry, I think I'm getting tired.
It'll help you better understand.
That was funny.
Ladies! 20 seconds, keep going.
Hockey can't do
it. Major likes Vicky. Smitty! Smitty!
Dave apparently has a little bit of a fling going on, and Dave was did a guest appearance on the Smooch Cam. They brought out the big heart on the billboard, and yeah, I think Dave actually, well, she had a helmet on, but I think he kind of stuck his tongue in her ear or something like that. I'm not sure. It wasn't quite an official smooch because she had the cage on, which is probably good for her.
Smitty, over here, bud.
Okay, yeah, Farrells, you're the boy. You're the guy. Farley, okay. Can you do this now? Okay, let's see if he does it. Stay off that stuff. Look out, look out!
They're all 8, 10, 12 years old. They'll learn to deal. I mean, certainly my mom and dad told me early on that I wasn't good enough to make it to the NHL, so we all need a reality check once in a while, and hopefully they'll learn to wear loud shorts in the future as well. We haven't tried yet.
All around like this, okay? Well, yesterday he had the red shorts, the red shirt, and that crazy overshirt he had on. The only thing he was missing was the big red clown shoes, and then we had a perfect outfit.
When we've asked people sort of what's been their maybe scariest moment, a couple kids said jean shorts.
Those shorts, yeah, we're going to try and maybe steal from them and get rid of after the shoot here so it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, it's too bright, eh?
Dean, his hockey is like his fashion sense. Like, it's way out there.
Dean shorts were the probably the thing that'll give you the most nightmares for this week, I guess.
It was scary, all right.
I'm a terrible dancer anyway, so don't worry.
Good. Okay, one more take, Corey. Exactly the same thing. You did a great job. We're just repeating a different angle. Quick slate, everybody. Good. And action.
When we first sat down back in February and March and said, hey, we're gonna, come up to Edmonton and we're gonna shoot the skills videos. As we started getting into this with meetings and conference calls and looking at the amount of work that was necessary to put together, 385 different skills or shots that we were gonna take, it was a lot of work in actually a short amount of time.
When the initial suggestion came from Bob Nicholson, our president, he said, you know what, we need to invest in the resources that we provide for coaches across Canada. So whatever it takes in terms of your staff time and resources to pay attention to this project. And then our team got together with Michael and Christy and we just started mapping it out.
It's a huge project. It's a project that's going to go on probably for a couple of years, 2 more years after this by the time we're done everything. But look at the amount of dollars that are being invested into helping coaches become better, which is going to help kids come better. The reality of the whole thing is it's definitely worthwhile, and it's a lot of work, a lot of hours, but it's probably been the best project that I've been involved with at Hockey Canada since I've been here.
It's been awesome. Like, you get to learn all these new things, and you wouldn't even think of some of the little things that matter.
Sometimes when you see, instructional hockey videos made, you wonder, what goes on behind the cameras and stuff. So get to see how it's really done. So it's pretty neat.
I'm just taking care of the tapes here. As you can see, writing down the numbers. 20 tapes a day times 8 or 9 days. That's a lot of tapes.
It's a decent crew. Everybody's really good to work with, having a good time.
How are you?
Pretty good.
What's your name?
Bronson.
Bronson? Dylan, how are you doing?
How you doing, Charlie? Hi. How you doing?
Good.
Good.
You guys get to shoot at least, or just drill?
A couple.
Oh, just right now. Nice.
There's only 14 buildings in the National Hockey League that have won Stanley Cups.
I think the very first night, some of the Oilers coaching staff dropped by with Craig Simpson and Charlie Huddy, and then the kids get an opportunity to ask them questions, and a lot of them would never get that opportunity otherwise. And some of the guys like George Larocque and Ryan Smith, they gave a lot of good messages.
No, Donnie said it's been going good out here, and that's great. But obviously playing for your country is quite an honor. It's going to be tough to swallow, but I'm going to be sitting there retired, sitting watching you guys play, and hopefully winning gold for us too. So
Ryan Smith coming in, talking to the kids about not only what it takes to be a great hockey player, but life skills and attitude towards things was really a huge bonus for the kids. So, getting pictures taken with them and autographs and all that stuff, it was a pretty big deal.
That's awesome. Probably break there now.
Thanks. What's your favorite parts of it?
Probably meeting like George Larocque and Ryan Smith. It's good to meet people that you see on TV and talk to them for a while and get their autograph.
Probably when Ryan Smith came out today, and 'cause he's like my favorite player.
It was when the camera guy, Dave, he fell on the ice. Yeah, Dave. He's the only guy to fall actually so far on the ice.
Going out for the freestyle breakaways, taking a breakaway on the goalie out there.
Working on a project that big, every day we came, everyone was just happy to be there all the time.
On day 2, when we had our little lunch break, the little guy decided that he was going to have a big bowl of chili, and the chili found its way down the front of his white jersey, and we had to replace it. But we certainly found a nickname that stuck, and we even saw Mom and Dad calling him Chili at the end of the shoot, so it was pretty good.
The big kids are calling the little guys by their nicknames, the little guys are calling us by our nicknames, and it seems like we've been here for longer than 8 or 9 days. But at the same time, the 8 or 9 days has flown by like it's gone by so fast.
Tacky t-shirt day today.
Yeah, why don't you ask the camera guy what he's wearing?
Hockey Canada, in all their wisdom, has a shirt. It's the sort of the Hawaiian Hockey Canada shirt, and it's black and red, and it's got our logo all over it. So I wore that yesterday with my red clown shorts and the big red shoes and the hat going on. So today I walk in and all of the staff and the camera crew right on down have their Hawaiian shirts on, their tacky shirts, the sequins, everything else going. So they look great. It's great to see them. I have a howl every time I look at them. Brightens the day, so it's great.
Hockey players get to decide who has the tackiest shirt. Keith Holt, CBC, retro with the beer shirt. And then we have Super Dave. So all hands for Keith. Who likes Keith? Okay, and for Dave? Dave wins.
You know, during the downtimes, the camera guys and different people, you know, the producers and editors and everything, were grabbing sticks and pucks and learning a lot of the skills that the kids were doing. And some of the kids even spent some time teaching them how to do it. And some of the stuff is pretty hard. And to see production people out on the ice in their sneakers and scooping pucks and doing different things was just, it was pretty neat to see.
There we go. I just learned that this week.
I'm in charge of slates and snacks. It's pretty exciting. I've been drawing all sorts of pictures and cartoons and stick men.
I think that when you shoot for, 8 hours straight, the time goes by really fast because everything's marked by the next slate you're waiting to see and the creative way in which she does it. So it's real good.
You know, at first I never really noticed the slates. Or took time to look at them because, you just read it saying what the shot was going to be and what was coming up, and then all of a sudden you take a quick look up at the Jumbotron and you look over, and the little drawings and the diagrams were actually pretty creative. It's another one of those little things that made it a great activity to be involved in.